Hey all, just wanted to make a quick video on the essentials to get started scoring for picture. Many of you have expressed interest throughout the semester about learning the process for modern day film scoring, so I wanted to take you behind the scenes to show you my personal process. Some of this may be a bit advanced, but I want you to see how this is done so you can get some context to what we have discussed in class and understand how composers today write music for media. So there's a lot of technology involved with scoring for modern pictures. No surprise here, since this has been a constant theme throughout our History of Film Music course, the use of technology to aid composers and create new sonic opportunities. Here's a basic list of the tools required for the job in this day and age. A computer, a digital audio workstation or recording software, and a microphone or virtual instruments. Now, there's some other technologies that are rolled into these, like with a microphone, you also need an audio interface, something to plug the microphone into your computer so that you can translate analog to digital signal and capture those in real-time performances. I have some optional tools that you might consider. I highly recommend them. They're not necessary to get started, but I do think they help in the long run. Notation software such as Finale or Sibelius. Writing out the music outside of programming or sequencing definitely can aid to more concise ideas, as well as if you were to write something for another player, you have the parts already written and the score prepared. An external hard drive or two, video and audio files can really take up a lot of space on your computer. So having a couple of these around definitely will help in the long run. And the last one is more of a business kind of a thing, not so much related to scoring itself, but you want a website or somewhere to host where your work, where you can display your work. Again, not necessary, but it does help so people know what you're doing and know that you are pursuing film scoring and can see, directors and producers can see your work, and you can just share a link with anyone if they ask and have any questions. I've included some links below the video to help you get started with scoring. There's platforms that you can use that are free and work really well and very low budget. You really don't need a lot of overhead to get going with this kind of work. Especially, there's a lot of great sounding free instruments out there that are just fantastic. I use them. I use these instruments all the time, and they're just amazing. So I recommend that you check out the links below and go check those out. So now that you know what you need, let's talk how to use it. Your DAW, your digital audio workstation, your software, is your primary tool for this kind of work. It's your pencil and paper for your ideas, as well as the home for the finished score. This is where your spotting session will happen, your demos will be made, orchestrations, tracking, and mixing. Everything is going to happen within the DAW for that in-the-box, modern-day style scoring. For bigger films and projects like the Avengers, there's a different process, obviously, because there's more heads involved, more hands in the pot. But the music would start in the box, but eventually go to a recording studio and then get brought back into a soundstage for mixing and completion. But as of right now, you, the composer, are in charge of all the music from beginning of the process to the end. So it's pretty cool. Now that you have and know about the tools, take some time to explore them. Take some time to mess around and figure out what DAW you like, which DAW works best for you, what virtual instruments sound best, and which ones you like and would like to use as your sonic palette. There's really no failing here. This is just pure exploration and just an opportunity to explore what your tech can do for you and how creative you can be with it. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for another video about what to do when you finally have a film or scene to score. Thanks for watching, and be well.